If I was a catfish swimming in a deep blue sea, all these women now, fishing after.
Says Renaissance Mhacha, Alan Lomax. Capam Ceannas na character is tochtaí in san bheithúis.
Well, my mama told my papa just a
Sin ceol a hafod Alan Lomax America, sin shield, rock ceol agus pop ceol an léaniuh. Marach Lomax, ní bheadh an ceol atá nisiguin, ó sever agus atá ná buaile.
Nar a hasna sé díúir cheol na crunne. Hosta sé in Éirinn agus tugann sé sin ordan specialta go cheol na Éirinn.
Before Lomax arrived in Ireland, there'd be very, very few recordings of Irish music made here. If he hadn't made the trip, we wouldn't have this really precious store of music from that time.
Bhí Kitty ní galachar an chóirse agamsa agus méid fása níos. Bhí si a ghuine a chud mhór ceoltarí a hafad Alan Lomax nar a hanig sé seo an 95 hain. In 95 run se LP den na tafadí a bhí deanta aige.
Tháinig an LP hain amach in 1952. Is cearnaín stairiúil é seo de bé an chéad fad chearnaín a rinneach de cheol tradiisiúnta na Éirinn. Oscailt súile a bhí an do go leor daoine taobh modern ach go leor daoine taobh istigh déireann leis a tradiisiún ceol hain.
I'd think of Lomax as a foundation stone in the whole revival of Irish music. A decade on from Lomax's trip to Ireland, you have the Clancy brothers going to the States. Within another 10 or 15 years, you have the Bothy Band, Planksy, the Chieftains, bands like this appearing, and Irish culture really does go global.
Bhí bliana na dhé cuairt Alan agus més a grúpa clanad, run bid codan na huaran a bhailí se a chárú agus a cheol ar fud an domhan. Bhí tábhart mhór ag turas Alan ar cheol na Éirinn. Curú tús leis an turas sin America.
You got dimples in your jaws. 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 Baby, my mind's on you. I see you every day. I see you every day. I see you.
How did it happen that you got into this for your whole life?
Well, I think it was because I was really the favorite son of my father, and he was always a kind of a grassroots rebel, born in 1865.
I'm a rambler. Lord, I'm a gambler. I'm a long way
bhí bailú an cheoil ag Alan Lomax ó Ruchas mar bailúthóir a bheith a athair, John Lomax.
Lord, they can leave me.
In na óige chuir John Lomax sin in Éirinn ag Buachalí Bó. Ní rá trálamh a tafata coitianta ag an nám bhí se gáin agus ní rá ráhaige ach an na hóranne bhreacha síos.
My pony.
At this point, these songs, like all the ballads that had ever been collected in Scotland, Ireland, was worth nothing. Their value was zero.
A chred Alan ag geall na Naoine America. Agus a bblion 19 thug sé Mhacha Allen vision le a bhailú.
Bhí na cantar in neacha John agus Alan intúir dúspáide bhí siad bocht. Ní rá éalú beidir ó chruatan an tíl.
Bhí Alan agus John bhí siad a bainú ceáil ó phobal imithe, ceáil ar ó neamart agus neamhairde dhéanúdá, agus ar an phobal is imithe beidir ná na daoine garma.
Le teachtar cheol na daoine garma, chuaigh siad go dtí na fermacha móra na plantations, Texas, Missouri, Mississippi, agus go dtí na prisoner.
Fer garma a bhí ag obair istíonn na prison seo agus ar na fermaí, bhí siad ag obair ar nós scláí. Agus istíonn sin thola Lomax ceáil nar thola moran an chinna ceall.
Cuis is se insta próún agus hiigse gur chuidí na húrain leis an obair waslach a bhí ar siúil ag na príosúníthe sin.
Well, 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 don't you rise no more.
He heard the prisoner singing, "Go down, Old Hannah." Old Hannah is the sun. And they were singing to the sun, "Go down, not come up," because they had to work from sun up to sundown. He said that this is comparable to the best music that was ever composed.
I had heard all the symphonies there were and all the chamber music and the best jazz, and I said, this is the greatest music. There were 50 black men who were working under the whip and the gun, and they had the soul to make the most wonderful song I'd ever heard. And they had not only that, but scores more.
I got a few more. And then I'll be home.
To Louisiana State Penitentiary goes John A. Lomax.
Just once more, lead belly.
Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. Night is Jane, my dream. Irene, good night.
Leadbelly singing "Goodnight Irene" became a monster hit in the world. He became a star, the touchstone singer of American popular folk music.
The incredible thing is that when you could play this material back to people, it changed everything for them. They realized that their stuff, and they were just as good as anybody else.
Bhí luach an cheol a hafad Allen, aitheanta go hoficail nuair a hocraí an leorlan náisiúnta é a chiomhnú.
The Library of Congress decided that recordings should be in a library. No one had ever thought of this before. These were temporary and ephemeral things, so when someone says they really belong with the classics, it's a genuinely radical idea.
So I'm interested in his first field trips and what are the stories about him going out for the first time?
It was arduous. It wasn't easy, and you know, you're driving hundreds and hundreds of miles to get a single set of recordings, and they had a new disc recorder that didn't work right at first, but it was a new machine, a new technology. Portable recording devices that weighed hundreds of pounds. Right here, he's reading his odometer. This is 2,000 miles inside of a month that he's driving around, just around the Mississippi Delta. Hardships abounded, and in this instance, he's up in the Upper Peninsula, and he's sending an emergency telegram that says, please send my advance or voucher or something by wire. I'm not eating.
There's a place dear to me where I'm longing to be with my friends.
In Luigh trí a sé, bhí Allen capi lein amsere ag an leorlan. Thó le chéile cindan na bailúcháine smór an down de cheol na naoine.
Precious shares of memories, sweet memories. Oh, what joy they bring to me. They bring to me. How I long once more to be with my friends at the old country church.
When he went on field trips into Kentucky, through Ohio and Indiana, where he recorded the French communities in Vincennes and Amish communities, and then in Mississippi, Allen learned more about the beautiful ethnic diversity of America.
Well, well. Well, well, well. You know the sun is going down across that western hill. I say the sun is going down behind the western hill. You see, I wouldn't do anything against my baby. You know my baby stopped writing me.
Tá na ceoltarí ar amsí Allen, cúimnithe go fáilniu.
I say my baby quit writing me. Ooh, hadn't heard a word. She left me because some low down thing she heard. I'm gone away, baby. I won't be back too soon. She said, I'm going away, baby. Ooh, she won't be back too
Ó tharla go rá nobar a bhí ar Bonnig John agus Allen oríthe ag an réaltas tríd an Darlan. Saoiliú gona daine a bhí á dafad go rá sais údrá speisialta acu. Bhí fear amháin agus rug sé ar an microfón láháin agus thosa sé a labhairt leis an Uachtarán Roosevelt. Thosa sé gcurann faoin na Cuincí Oibre bhí acu cecha deachas faoin síal agus a fógart cad a chearta dhéine.
Allen realized just at that second that's what the microphone was for. It was for them to communicate back to the world.
Then I found out that what I was really doing and my father was really doing was giving an avenue for those people to express themselves and tell their side of the story. I think our job is to represent all the submerged cultures in the world.
luch an or de baint leis an obair sin mar ní ra neolalas faoin na pobl se, mar ní ra sé ar éon ard an dé tarrá.
Hig Éirinn go maith gur a bhí an ceol glór, bhuinter an dáhain seo a gcuine. Tá go sanúil go féile le clos I ngach píos amach ceol. Agus gur éiste bhí leis, fá míad léargas ar héal daoine eile agus ar na háiteanna ina maran siad.
The níidir trí sé bhg Alan go nua-áireach. In sin chuir sé an ceol seo a scór an phobal mhór.
In na bhárach, bhí deis ag Alan níos mó amach le technológií eile ina measc an radio, agus bhín tréimhse sin an simúil, mar má bhí tuair an radio bhí tún an bheith a dulhád a sinneár, mar go raibh éisteacht olmhór ag an radio in san am.
He saw radio as a way to further provide access to the growing culture of mass media to the disenfranchised people that he encountered.
I left on North Carolina to Maryland I did go.
Thosaigh sé ag agarú ceol churamacha in Uachtarach, chuir sé chun cín ceol nach raibh le clos in Uachtarach ag an amsan, ceol a bhain le daoine a bhí ar an imol, agus flódaigh daoine isteach sna halaí ceol.
That breaks my heart is the girl I left behind.
So Alan's now in the middle of the media world, and he'd gone beyond the point of just saying these people are poor, desperate, and they deserve this or that, but to saying that they are artists of world-class quality.
In Guthrie, he recognized the person that he'd been looking for, who had the air of authenticity about him, the Dust Bowl of the American West, but was also a performer and, you know, a thinker, an intellectual.
Well, I'm going to tell you, fascists, you may be surprised. People in this world are getting organized. You're bound to lose.
So they, you know, formed a relationship that really lasted.
All you fascists bound to lose. I said, all you fascists bound to lose. Yes, all you fascists bound to lose.
Agus bhín guitar sin ag Woody, this machine kills fascists. So bhí an de aim sin leis na húráin, díreach le tainniúhaint asú ag bhí rodneart sa bhreisir sin be sin an teachtracht folitúil.
So, talking about what Alan did, you know, in recording those songs, there were real songs of hardship, of the marginalized, of people that were, you know, right on the margins of society.
And I think in Alan's case, I think he was an academic, and I think he also was, you know, I think he was had a social conscience, and he understood the connection between what he was doing and you know, that moment that made, you know, some people think of folk music as being political. The truth is, it was based on that idea that it was music, you know, by the people and for the people. Because of that, you know, these songs end up being about, you know, what people go through in their everyday lives.
I was standing down in New York town one day. I was standing down in New York town one day. I was standing down in New York town one day, singing, hey, 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 hey. Oh, and I was broke and didn't have a dime. I was broke and didn't have a dime. Yeah, I was broke and didn't have a dime. Singing, hey, 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 hey. Now every good man has a little hard luck sometimes. Every good man has a little hard luck sometimes. Every good man has a little hard luck.
Caithir olmhór tarannach glóra mór himpeléir tigiú go Alan go raibh an ceol mar a tigiú ósme in mhuial. agus hítar go nach fáilítínta mar go na bunta rún idir se orgáine maiall gur scaoín na réid go haigras.
Bhí agla Alan go raibh na man chumarsaide ag an am go raibh siad a créalú éon cultúr amháin ar fud a dóin, agus go raibh an cultúr éon tónach sin go raibh sé múthú éagsúlaat na cultúrin san dóin.
I mean, all the big amusement industries represent a way of silencing everybody. You know, communication was supposed to be two-way, but it's turned out to be basically one-way.
Now I'm never coming back to this man's town again. I'm never coming back to this man's town again. No, I'm never coming back to this man's town again. Singing, hey, 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 hey.
Well, I woke up this morning with my mind stayed on Jesus.
Bhí mór smúniú ag Alan. Dhéana sé tafad de cheolann domhan agus chuirte ar foiile de ahananne.
His idea was to literally record all the music of the world. Now he's trying to say, look how different we are, and yet we can appreciate each other. It's utopian in a grand kind of way.
Bhí Jaradon a sprág Alan agus a chodí leis fís saige a chur a grí. Sé sin an tip-haftan a raibh caidean a bhád níos fearr fuaime ná na sean discanna agus a bhí níos ság lúiste go raibh sé abalta ampar hart go forest agus hacht an adchearnín a raibh sé abalta an ceáil a bhaile sé a dailú ar fud a dóin.
Each place can have its record, and everybody in the world could own a copy of this encyclopedia of world music. It would be such a step forward for all of us to hear and to understand each other.
Ní bhfuair Alan takeíocht a bhí go dtí go rinne sé margó le Canasí Columbia Records nar a casú an diner é in New Oireach. Da go raibh Alan tafadí ar fáil de Columbia dhéana sé LP in na dífa.
There's a famous story with him meeting the head of Columbia Records here in a diner.
Yes.
Goddard Lieberson, and sort of before he left the diner, he had a deal to do 30 records.
Well, he was such an enthusiast. He just would have an idea every day. And when the LP became a reality, he said, okay, this means that every family, every household could have the whole world on its shelf.
He believed that these songs would actually disappear if they weren't documented and recorded.
He believed they would disappear, but he also believed that the people's connection to their culture would disappear, to their ancestry, to who they were, their identities.
A chur Alan túslan na bhisin níos luithe na mar a bhí bartaí aige. Nar a dearthaigh cuasaí políteachtas na stáitiúntaithe.
I don't know the basis of communism beyond what I've picked up from hearsay. What I've heard, I don't like it.
Siad chréis an darna có go damda nar a bhí fatís mór Americaile an chomanach seach go háirid. Agus go rinne be a bheith a tíbhú leis an éite chlé mar a bheith Alan bhín síalán deochair.
He heard that they were beginning to plan basically concentration camps, as they were called at the time, to put these people in. The artists would be put in there. So he rather quickly dropped everything he was doing and moved to Europe.
Mar sin Jimmy Allen le ceolann domhan a Hortsláin. Agus in mí 1951 Tá sé tús leis an mission in Éirinn.
Nar a tháinig Alan go héireann chaite tarint ar dhaoine ar fis na slí acu go naimseirte chárá na ceoltarí tradiisiúnta raithin sesan le cultúr dúchasach na héireann. Bhín ceol tradiisiúnta beidir Somália ní ruistheirir ardán náisiúnta mar a thugtar inisco.
Na dhéana bhí páirteach sa cheol bíad cosmhaointe na tíre iad, gnághine, iascarí, dhéana bhí obair ar fearnacha go háirithe, dhéana bhí obair ar siopaí.
Le cuidiú a eil teachtar an cheol seo, nuair a landal Alan na mala clia, chuir sé díra ag teachan fibra Séamus Ennis.
Bhí Séamus Ennis mar a bheoch Alan Lomax na Éirinn an sotha gcuinge. Cuoinigir ar a rothair ag bhhail timpeall Bóiríní beag na Éirinn agus an meisín beag ar chóil an rothairige sur cóir céireach ag bailú ceoil nach raibh meas madra ag daoine eile air.
Agus ba Séamus Ennis an duine I dhéine stúra agus an duine thug an ochar dó dulaisteach san saoil gaelach agus bóla leis na daoine go léirúnta go bhfuil sé leis. Ennis a bheith an doras agus de hiú Lomax isteach tríd.
Bhí an commission a bhailú ceáil le 10 mbliana sula danig Alan, agus lámscaríhaní agus thorcarí céireach Ennis ar ina chud is móda sin.
Tá tálín griban an réamh obair déanta ag Ennis agus ag an comisiún béalidise. Mar gan é sin ní dóram go naibh le Lomax a le héad I dhéanamh agus I dhéon sé.
A thug Alan rud úra na éineacht.
Ba Alan an chéad duine a thug tapeafadán go héireann agus chead a sé sin ó caisan níos fearr fuime abair a thuairt gon na hórannaiche agus gon na ceoltarí caidan a bhí tilteachú dar nói.
Bhaid Alan agus a fortí Americana Robin Roberts go cósta dheartha na tíre. Bhí Séamus Ennis mar chráirí acu.
Bhín torasag Alan agus Robin in Éirinn díon go mar bhí aimseir olc bhí sé fuair grán agus bhí sneachta fut na tíre agus bhí sé sin díon ar taistil ar rochmóí.
In dhearthar chárcaí, deagraí Lomax session tafaidir le ceoltarí tradiisiúnta I dtí ástein agus an áfagaí poist.
Cuireann sé úntas orm nuair a éistim le héadaí Elizabeth Cronin agus áthas orm go raibh clúas a géisteach le an am a chuig síos ar gléas tafada a bheith go gcuin go dó. Mar nuair éisian tú leis na tafadaí sin, tá sé cosúla bheith in gléas as time travel.
Thar Elizabeth Cronin an úl de Alan gur an na huaran ag dul an éig.
You'd say there was more singing back in those times than there is now.
Oh, a lot more. A lot more. They have no songs now.
Well, do you think really no songs? Or?
No songs, only very, very little. I wouldn't call them songs.
When Lomax arrived in 1951 in Ireland, there were very few people playing Irish music.
The tradition was simply not tolerated, especially in the kind of urban middle classes. He came to record a tradition that was really on its knees. It came very close to just completely dying.
Bhí daoine a casa cultúr Mheiriceá agus cultúr na Heorp agus cultúr na Breataine, maidir le ceol, maidir le scanáin, maidir le festas, maidir le cuileróid dá réire. So bhíidir I tuairt drimláve don teanaróid don saol tradiisiúnta a bhain leis an mochtanas.
Faoin dragus gur tháinig Lomax go dtí bailmhúrna agus áit eile, ní thabhla go raibh an tú fás le fáil. Béidir nach raibh le fáilach dúach na sminigeir beaga úntacha.
Agus was sé go bhí an fuist trán óna bháin, agus céimhíonach an Lomax agus sémas ennis. Do chuir is mi féin an óin mar díocha, agus bhí áhas ábhráí ar an sean was dáil chóháisnach.
Áránaí art rósá léidir an támsin, na ra bhí ceol.
Bhí sé láideach ní bhé an gasir. Ní raibh an sim ins na hobrántí. Ig na daoine óga ród nó a bhean papisiú, agus chuir sé sin déire le héantais ceol iadrum sean óis.
Dé híl tú hain gur nar a fótú mágur ó fearthas méice tarta go déanú tafaide.
Cheappas go méad a ghaing sa ségin pólaíocht. Ní a bhí an ardáin go gluis fé me I gheolráníocht. Pés tá an tafadaíonn sé. Tá sé náid éigin.
Ód an tafaide tá tafaide le fáile ar an idirríne tá sé hallan Washington, tá túin sin san mar an Library of Congress agus tú ceol.
Sian callín meirach an callín heolfur, úr sí raiach is de bhídai hólach, na ciléiris na hainta de níoch is de scóla, agus íman héad frais go dúrach ar nándam sa dai.
De chúla sé a bhrán a chana legad an callín éireach. Bhí sé na stát hénta ar a chúla sé sin, agus chuigean tá bhrán go mór a bhaimir.
Cólathe bherim siad a chalíní óga, gan bheith festa mag an náspórtlam. Teach do bhaile go lomrán hána na dheag sibh marin hrácran na bór.
De réir scéile bhí sim láthaireach dainige teacht go Éirinn.
Diddly die, diddle all the dire all dare, and I diddle all the dire all dare.
Maiden de dánig go meferin de stucht vi dachte hoge gedigen helly heli. Vi na boer da moeles en tollag lechaal. Vi si aunis ni roll si brendis en falde dalde dairo, falde dalde dero, falde diddlei didero.
Fórsten a gur tú ceol tú an sin sa cheantar seán néite hafada Lomax in headword tú an sin.
Ja, is desan nó é bheith te tuchscaí an áit agus súntaach an rud ag gur hána sé agus gúil tafadaí déanta gin í bhain an sa ach ar fud na tíre agus go na háráin sin ar fad cuéimh na heige. Nún chuirí is tíbar si an bhfuil am mo chalín éireach san falde dalde dairo, falde dalde dero, falde dídlai didero.
My view of it is that not very long ago, there were hundreds of little separate communication worlds. I call them little bubbles of song and delight and ways of life and cookery and everything that existed everywhere. Literally hundreds of thousands of these little generators of the original. And suddenly, all those delicate structures are being smashed and scattered and suppressed by an overpowerful, over-rich, overreaching communication system.
Falda dalda dairo, falda dalda dero, falda deedle I deedle ero.
In é trí le gom na chorcaí, hastal Alan suas chosta níortha. In sin thuaila sé rud neart a thir ionta sé.
Sala dasan hatcha tafatu amanti chur Lomax dini a súnias a ceol waran a Walisha America. As marsin nar a bhí sé tafatu Aggie White, fidular le Banacheli wala na Caille, ceol sé tune on the Appalachians.
Agnes, did you ever hear that tune that I just played, that one called Ever Gonna Meet Uncle Joe?
Yes, I did.
Well, let's fiddle it together a little bit. I think you know it better than I do. What do you call that over here in Ireland?
Miss McLeod's free.
Could your whole band play it for us?
Oh, yes.
Agus é géisteat le Banacheli wala na Caille, bhí Alan ag cluncht an funse ceáil a bhí tafada aige sna Stáid Aontaithe.
Nuair a bhog muintear na Éirinn a go dtí America, níor thugadidir Alan Balcashíleo a chuidir lo a gultúr agus a geol. Bhuaileidir an son le na lán grúpaí daoine eile ó gachéanáid agus bheasc an ceol le chéile.
Bei Lomax ceannas na céadaoin a dúirt, tá ár geol an South America, cai go bhfuil sé gaeilge leis an ceol an son in Alban agus sa Bhreatain agus in Éirinn. Mar de thuaidh sé. It's a human endeavour an ceol. Tá seach sula córá. Is rud daine bíon daoine síle chéile ag déanamh ceol. Ní rud é a bhíon istigh moscaí.
Nuair a tháinig Lomax agus Robin Roberts I deagháil le seanós Connemara, seachas seanós chun dé chorcaí, buineach stad asta ní raibh a lehéad cliste acha riamh agus cheapaidir go rud íosachta rud a dúin a bhí ann chuidir gomparáid é le aráníocht ón bhean iarthar.
Bhí Lomax an chéad duine chur seanós Connemara album, agus commáid bhí sé an chéad duine a hafad sean tradition eile dargóid, cuiinú.
Bhí sim ag Lomax riamh I seanna tradiisiún agus bhí isteige go míoch in Éirinn cuioine na mara bheirsúil ach go raibh an nós sin beagnach imthe as.
Dína go mbíonn inistú mar dtíar fadintacha geol folk. Tá liad rá raibh. Tá trefháin agus bíonn siad ag smíanamh ar caomh nó agus ar fallí a thug an timpeall ar gach nós nó gach stíl. Agus tá tref eile agus feiceann siad tradiisiún mar rud atá salúpa, soghluaiste, cosúla áhaing. Bíonn an dá thaobh ag umar scáil ina chéile.
I've always been with those people who were pushing the edge of their own culture. They're always innovating within their own boundaries. They know the rules of their world and then they make with that.
Ciril le an gáileh Alan adla dún an gáil. Chai Alan bhí in Éirinn. Rinne se níos mó na chéad tafad agus fug se tríthe céthe acu don LP. Isiú an talbam sa bhliain 1955. Thir sé ceol na hÉireann na láthair ag locht éisteachta an domhan, agus le sin bhí níos mó measar an ceol sa bhála fásta.
Rud eile faoi Lomax, ní bhain gur haintigh sé agus gur chuir sé sais falla timpeall ar sais ceol na haimsire sin in éidir chuige haon chuige dó. Ach chruthigh sé sim atá fadthéarmach agus atá generative mar dtíar fad.
Lomax's work is really the start of the entire revival of Irish music. A decade on from Lomax's trip to Ireland through the 60s, you're able to play a tune in Dublin in a pub or sing a song without being kicked out.
Agus an son tháinig blá mór sin sna seachtóidí leis na sár grúpaí, Plankstí, the Bothy Band, Clonard agus tháinig bláthú áling cheol na hÉireann.
Alan ar ais go dtí na Stáit Aontaithe an 1959. Bhí an talbam Éireannach a measc 8 LP is ra ceol is gach cearn den domhan. Jan Allen ag bailú ceol ar fud a híl.
These are recordings that he made in Morocco in 1967. Italy's over there. Oh, yeah, this is 1962, the Caribbean. We have Spain, Switzerland, Holland.
Dit far rá gur bé Alan Lomax a chur tús leis an Concap World Music. Concap a dearn sna leabhar a ling gur thosnig ins na nóchadaí. Ach, sa sílim héin gur thosnig sé ins na caigadaí le ceanródíocht Lomax a thug clúas don ceol a chuig ar fudden down.
A más na mílte tafide bhí genteige, tá mo chríostí ag gnamhain acu.
Look, there's Kitty Gallagher right there, 1951. It's Goodnight Irene, Ledbetter in Gaelic.
Runnealan tafid a chití ceol jogan da Goodnight Irene in Gaelic, agus bé Mhacha ío dugain a runnan tastrachan.
Ceol sé rodsáis mistéirech. Dinan gachtané, fiúan trefna nach bhfuil scríomh, léamh, fiúan ivrisacha, dinan siad ceol. Is rud bunúsacha. Ach ní bhain gur rud bunúsacha, is rud díomhracha. Ar dín sé sin go dtí áitina eile.
Chuig Goodnight Irene ar aiste frí spáis agus frí deam. Ó 1933 go 1951. Ó Mississippi a adla Gidór. Ó Frísanna Garam a adla ma chórsa Kitty. An gíl gorid.
When I left this country in 1950 to go see what Europe was like, I was a total American provincial. And then I went to Ireland and I heard the Irish bagpipes and I heard those Irish girls who can, I don't know, they sing like the foam on the sea. Oh, the smell of flowers in the evening, the way they sing. And I became an international. I swore I was an international citizen. I was going to always be a world citizen.
Hopsig en of raher voor de waterbas. O ni voor, hoshis os en traar. Hopsig en of raher voor de waterbas. O ni voor de neger, hoshis os en tram. Kukenandi, nandi, kukenandi om. Kukenandi, nandi, kukenandi om. Kukenandi, nandi, kukenandi om. Party henne tia de sinjen felle bechol.